that thing goes all the way up into your sinus. Like, oh my god, like it makes your eyes water, but like only the eye that they stick it up. Awful. I got the lamp. Is my lighting better now? Or is it worse? Could be worse. I don't know. Yeah, I was just gonna film this because I brought my lamp downstairs. Say hi to the lamp. Also the ball. I guess we can film something now. Does this even look good? No, it just exposed the fact that I picked up my face right before. I don't know, I should turn it around and figure that out, but I guess we're gonna do a hoot while we're here. Does this look good? Yeah, what if I put you on the lamp? I feel like the lamp might be a little bright. But maybe it'll mean my video quality looks a little better. Bless you! We got tested for COVID today because my school closed that I work at, so I have a week off. So guess what Arita will be doing? If you guessed, editing all the footage on my laptop that I've had over the last while, then yes. Who knows where this clip will end up? Who knows? If you're watching it, then you know. Anyway, hope this is a good angle. My hair look good today? This is what color it is right now. I haven't dyed it since I dyed it with the Arctic Fox. Like, I haven't had to. And that's been a couple months, maybe? Arctic Fox, superior to everything. I'm a TikTok. Alright. I guess we can talk about COVID because it's appropriate for today. The province I live in is in our second wave. And the city that I live in is the main source right now. We are the main source of COVID because of the international airport, and I guess we've got community spread too. So today I woke up to go to my 2:30 shift after school, and I wake up and my neighbor had messaged me being like, it's at your school, like, what's going on? I was like, I don't know, I just woke up. So I get ready and I'm like, I don't have any emails, I don't have any texts, nobody called me, nobody told me not to come if the school's closed. And then I'm right about to leave and my neighbor says they close the school, and I was like, okay, well, or no, as I was almost there, I got the text. Like, I was driving, it takes me 20 minutes to get to work. So I get to work and there's considerably more parking spots than normal. And then I go inside and everybody's just like wide-eyed, like freaking out kind of thing, like waiting to know what's gonna happen for the kids to get dismissed, and then figuring out how many kids are coming to the after-school program. So it was like wild. Anyway, so there was a case in one of the classes, a confirmed case, I guess, today. So that child is isolating, and then our school is closing for 4 days next week. 4. Okay.
But yeah, that's all the info I had today. But, the other info was that the grade that the student was in the class that, my support student that I support, I'm a support worker, the student I support,
was in the class with that student. So they're all home isolating. So I was like, does that mean I have to isolate? But nobody really told me. It was a little disorganized from the school's perspective. But yeah, they're just sending everybody home, and I guess we're just supposed to isolate. But then I was like, that's a little too close for comfort. Like, if it was in a different grade, in a different, like, block or something, like, maybe it would be different, but, like, it's in his class. So me and Alex went for rapid testing, because my province is doing more community testing, for community spread analytics and whatever, trying to see how many asymptomatic people there are, which is smart. So, we were probably gonna go get tested anyway, but this really, like, set it off. I was like, okay, I want to know if it's been floating around our school and I'm just asymptomatic or not, because I feel like crap 24/7 because of my anxiety and mood disorders, and, like, I have so many physical symptoms from that I literally feel like crap all the time. Like, I literally always have cramps, I'm always, like, pooping and, like, literally shitting myself all the time. Like, it's just anxiety poops. Anyway, if you know what those are, then you know what those are. So I never know when I'm actually sick, unless I get, like, really sick. So I was kind of nervous. So we went, after I got home from school, we ate some leftovers and then went for the testing, because they're testing our age range, so, like, 16 to 35 year olds in my province. So we were in the age anyway, and they just really want anybody who wants to get tested to come in, which we're extremely lucky to have this much funding for testing, and Canada is just doing the best that we can. We got a little lazy and a little slack, and that's when the second wave hit us. But I think as a whole we're doing pretty good. But I did get nose swabbed today, and my last 2 COVID tests were in the summer, and they were throat swabs. They weren't the nose thing. That thing goes all the way up into your sinus. Like, oh my god, like, it makes your eyes water, but, like, only the eye that they stick it up. Awful. Alex had it worse though, because he has a more sensitive nose though. Yeah, so in 24 to 48 hours, we should know. If we get an email, it means we're negative. If we get a phone call, that means they are calling to tell us we're positive.
And to stay home, I'm assuming. I don't really know what happens if you test positive and you're asymptomatic. Like, I guess you stay home, but, like, do you stay home for 2 weeks and then you're not contagious anymore? Is that just how it works?
I don't know. I'm sure they'll tell me when they call or email if we're negative. I'm hoping we're negative because I have the week off next week because my school's closed. And Alex happens to be on vacations. This is just gonna be the perfect time to get things done. I have a couple little vlogs planned of, like, cleaning.
Because my life is a mess and I need to clean. So we're going to do my makeup station, which has not been set up since we moved into this house. And I have a lot of makeup and I have to go through it and throw out what's really old. I keep a lot of old makeup. I haven't bought new makeup in a long time, but I have a lot of it. A lot of it's from university when I started my makeup collection. I still have my makeup from high school, like, who are we kidding?
And then we need to clean the basement, and then we need to clean the plant area. That's another whole section. And then I really need to clean the living room and make space for the Christmas tree. So this all needs to happen in the next week. We can do this. We will not sleep in until 5 p.m. every day. We will not do that. We will not be up until 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. as we have been the last 3 nights, and then sleep in or get up right before you have to go to work. Yeah, the world could crumble around me and I wouldn't know. The only reason I knew that my school was shutting down was because my neighbor messaged me. But I don't know.
It's fine. Everything's fine. My nose was tingling, and then we went and got ice cream to celebrate. Or not really celebrate, to make ourselves feel better. Because we felt like my nose was violated.
But it was very organized. Like, the testing aspect, we literally walked in, they asked us the questions, make sure you're not, like, major symptoms right now. And then you walk through, they ask if you have an appointment or if you're just dropping in. We said dropping in. They just handed us these forms. And then we went down to the next section, which was the gym, and then they had them all spaced out with little desks, and there was a nurse or a firefighter, because they're qualified to do it too, I guess. And they were all there at their little stations, and they write your name down, all your information, your email and your phone, for how they're going to contact you, and then your health card, because Canada has universal health care, so this was all covered. I didn't pay anything. Yeah, so then she asked me to take my mask down just out under my nose, and it was still over my mouth. And then she took the swab and she sticks it all the way up into your fucking sinuses. It was brutal. A lot of my friends have gotten tested in the last couple days just because we're doing what we can to make sure that we're reporting accurate numbers in our communities. Because the more tests we do, the more we actually, the more data points, just basic statistics, the more data points you have, the more accurate your predictions of what this virus is doing to our communities, I guess. I'm not qualified to talk about this, but... So I guess I'm gonna be home for a few days. Maybe I'll just edit this clip and just upload it basically as is to say I'm joining late for Vlogmas. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'll finally figure it out. I got a light. Does it look good? If it looks bad in this whole clip, because I didn't check, if it looks bad, I'm uploading it anyway.
I'm looking at my pop socket and not the camera. I hope you all know that. I keep looking at the pop socket.
Blue Freezy. Happy Friday.
Yeah, maybe I'll upload this tonight. Happy Friday.
Oh, okay, other than that, happy Friday. Hi, Maddie, if you're watching this. Noti Squad. Happy we both got tested today, and hopefully the next couple weeks don't suck. And yeah, so I'm not gonna be able to see my dad or my mom for a while, and it's looking like we're not gonna get to see anybody for Christmas, which sucks. But we're all safe, we're all alive, we're all doing okay financially, so life is good, and it's just a holiday. We can FaceTime, we can send videos back and forth. The important thing is we keep those who are vulnerable alive, and sometimes you don't even know if you're vulnerable. You could have an underlying condition you don't know about that is activated by the virus or becomes a handicap when you get the virus and your system just goes down. Like, you never know. Like, I've seen so many stories about it. Like, people didn't know they had like some type of heart murmur or something, and then, or lung something deficiency, and then they get this illness and their body isn't prepared to fight it off because it's a mutation of something we've never seen, so, or something we have seen but it's different and it doesn't. Anyway, I'm just hoping the vaccine comes soon, because there's a lot of people putting their lives on the line, and sometimes I'm a little cynical and I'm like, this was bound to happen. It happens every 100 years. Like, it could have been predicted. Like, epidemiologists predicted it, and like, this is nature at its course. Like, populations rise and disease and illness breed to lower the population. Like, that's like what they taught us in grade 10 science. But it's scary when it's happening on such a big scale, and like,
You knew it happened before, and they imagine how people survived in like 1920. That was a Spanish flu, right? Or whatever. But like the last pandemic, like, how did people stay sane?
I guess people aren't really staying sane this time either, are they? Anyway, I'm done so I can upload this today. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want. You can listen to me ramble. We're at 6 subscribers. I'm so happy and thankful for you all. And I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe. Get tested if you can. I know that we are extremely privileged to not have to pay for our testing, because it seems like testing in the States is kind of like a flex now, because you have to pay for it in most places. Or is there free testing? I don't know. But it just seems like, yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Anyway. Bye.
today? Was it 3 years ago today that I adopted you? You have no idea, but yes, it was. We've been through many, many adventures since then. We've lived in 4 different places. Oh. Happy Gotcha Day, baby. I love you.